Hidden within the triumphant tale of Buddha's enlightenment lies a lesser-known chapter of his life. Siddhartha Gautama, the man who would become the Buddha, had a secret passion, swordsmanship. As a young prince, he excelled in martial arts, a fact often overshadowed by his later spiritual pursuits. This surprising detail hints at the complex tapestry of his life, a blend of worldly skills and deep spiritual yearning. It reminds us that even those destined for greatness possess hidden dimensions, talents that might seem at odds with their ultimate calling. Born into a life of privilege, Siddhartha was shielded from the harsh realities of the world. His father, the king, ensured a life of comfort and ease, hoping to groom his son as his successor. However, fate had other plans. The prince was destined to transcend the confines of his palace walls and embark on a journey of self-discovery, leaving behind the world of swords and palaces for a higher purpose. This early passion for martial arts, though seemingly incongruous with his later renunciations, perhaps played a role in shaping his discipline and focus, qualities that would later serve him well on his spiritual quest. Siddhartha's early life was one of sheltered opulence. He lived in a palace surrounded by luxury, shielded from the harsh realities beyond its walls. His days were filled with music, dance, and intellectual pursuits. The king, his father, had grand visions for his son, envisioning him as a powerful ruler. Yet, unknown to all, a seed of discontent had been sown within the young prince's heart. He felt a growing unease, a sense of dissonance between his luxurious life and the suffering that existed beyond the palace gates. Despite the comforts and privileges of his upbringing, Siddhartha felt a deep disconnect with the world he was born into. The lavish feasts, the silken robes, the constant entertainment, none of it could quell the growing unease within him. He yearned for something more, a deeper meaning beyond the material pleasures that surrounded him. His sheltered life, intended to protect him from the world's harsh realities, had inadvertently fueled his desire to seek truth beyond the confines of his palace walls. This yearning for something more profound set the stage for his eventual journey of self-discovery. The carefully constructed walls of Siddhartha's palace could not forever hold back the realities of life. During carefully orchestrated outings, Siddhartha was confronted with scenes that shook him to his core. He encountered the stark realities of old age, sickness, and death. These encounters shattered his illusion of a perfect world, revealing the universality of suffering. The sight of an aged man, his body ravaged by time, filled him with a profound sense of unease. The realization that this fate awaited everyone, even him, was a jarring revelation. Witnessing sickness and death further deepened Siddhartha's existential crisis. The fragility of life, the inevitability of decay and suffering, left an indelible mark on his psyche. These encounters ignited a burning question within him. What is the meaning of life in the face of such inescapable suffering? The carefully curated world of the palace, designed to shield him from such harsh realities, had ironically fueled his quest for deeper meaning. This awakening propelled him to seek answers beyond the confines of his sheltered life. He was determined to find a way to transcend the cycle of suffering that seemed to define human existence. Siddhartha's encounters with suffering triggered a period of intense introspection and doubt. The life of luxury and power that was meant to be his birthright now seemed meaningless. He grappled with the existential questions of life, death, and the nature of suffering. The teachings of traditional Brahmanism, the dominant religion, failed to provide him with satisfactory answers. He felt a growing disconnect with the rituals and dogma, sensing a lack of genuine understanding of the human condition. The more Siddhartha contemplated the nature of suffering, the more he questioned the prevailing beliefs and practices. He felt a growing sense of urgency, a need to find a path that addressed the core issues of human existence, rather than merely offering superficial rituals and empty promises. The societal expectations, the weight of his lineage, the pressure to conform to the norms of his caste, all added to his internal turmoil. He was torn between fulfilling his destined role as a ruler and pursuing a path that resonated with his soul. This internal struggle, this wrestling with doubt and societal expectations, would ultimately lead him to a radical decision. Before his pivotal enlightenment, Siddhartha sought guidance from various teachers and ascetics. These encounters, though not leading to complete fulfillment, provided valuable insights and shaped his evolving understanding of suffering. One such encounter was with a renowned sage who taught him about the nature of meditation and the power of mental discipline. This encounter helped Siddhartha refine his focus and understand the importance of inner exploration. Another influential meeting involved a wandering ascetic who emphasized the importance of renunciation and detachment from material possessions. This approach resonated with Siddhartha's growing disillusionment with worldly pleasures. Each encounter, each teaching, contributed to Siddhartha's evolving understanding. He absorbed the wisdom of these spiritual teachers, integrating their insights into his own quest for truth. These interactions, though not providing the ultimate solution he sought, served as crucial stepping stones on his path. He learned the importance of meditation, the power of mental discipline, and the value of detachment from material possessions. He began to understand that true liberation lay not in external rituals or societal norms, but in a deeper, more profound understanding of the self and the nature of existence. These interactions, though not culminating in enlightenment, were essential steps in his transformative journey. After years of seeking, meditating, and questioning, Siddhartha reached a critical juncture. He sat beneath a Bodhi tree, vowing not to rise until he had attained enlightenment. As he delved deeper into meditation, he confronted his inner demons, facing the darkest recesses of his own mind. He confronted fear, doubt, and attachment, wrestling with the very roots of suffering. Through this intense inner struggle, he began to perceive the true nature of reality, seeing beyond the illusions of self and the impermanence of all things. This profound understanding, this piercing insight, marked the moment of his enlightenment, the culmination of years of seeking. The fruit of his relentless pursuit of truth blossomed under the Bodhi tree. Siddhartha transcended the limitations of his individual self, achieving a state of profound understanding and liberation. He became the Buddha, the awakened one, having achieved a state of enlightenment that transcended the cycle of suffering. This pivotal moment marked a turning point in his life, transforming him from a seeker into a beacon of wisdom. The insights he gained under the Bodhi tree would forever change the course of history, offering a path to enlightenment for all who sought it. Buddha's journey reveals the key elements of his path to enlightenment: self-reflection, questioning, and seeking truth beyond accepted norms. He didn't blindly follow tradition, but sought answers through personal experience and introspection. His path emphasizes the importance of understanding the nature of suffering, confronting our inner demons, and cultivating compassion and mindfulness. It highlights the need to transcend the illusion of self and recognize the interconnectedness of all things. This path, rooted in personal experience and deep contemplation, offers a framework for personal transformation and spiritual growth. The core of Buddha's teachings, the essence of his enlightenment, is encapsulated in the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. These principles offer a practical approach to understanding and overcoming suffering. They emphasize the importance of right understanding, right thought, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. These principles, though simple in their articulation, are profound in their implications. They provide a roadmap for navigating the complexities of life, for cultivating inner peace, and for achieving liberation from the cycle of suffering. Buddha's message transcends cultural and temporal boundaries. It speaks to the universal human experience of suffering and the yearning for liberation. His teachings emphasize the importance of inner transformation, of cultivating compassion, and of recognizing our shared humanity. They offer a path to inner peace, a way to navigate the challenges of life with wisdom and equanimity. His message, though rooted in ancient wisdom, remains relevant today, offering timeless insights into the human condition. The power of Buddha's teachings lies in their universality. They resonate with people from all walks of life, regardless of their background, beliefs, or cultural context. His message speaks to the core of human experience, addressing the fundamental questions of existence, suffering, and the pursuit of happiness. His teachings, though originating in a specific time and place, transcend their historical context, offering a timeless path to inner peace and spiritual liberation. They continue to inspire millions around the world, offering guidance and solace in a world often fraught with uncertainty and suffering. Buddha's journey serves as an inspiration for us all. It reminds us that the path to enlightenment is an inner journey, a process of self-discovery and transformation. We can all embark on this journey, regardless of our background or circumstances. By embracing self-reflection, cultivating mindfulness, and seeking truth beyond accepted norms, we can begin to unravel our own potential for enlightenment. The journey starts with a single step, a conscious decision to seek a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. You too can embark on this transformative journey. The path is open to all who seek it. Begin by cultivating mindfulness in your daily life. Pay attention to your thoughts, your emotions, your actions. Reflect on the nature of suffering and the interconnectedness of all things. Seek wisdom from those who have walked the path before you. Embrace the principles of compassion, kindness, and understanding. Your journey to enlightenment begins now. The path awaits you. Many know of Prince Siddhartha, the man who became Buddha, yet few realize he was a husband and a father. He lived a life of privilege and comfort. This was Siddhartha's reality before his great awakening. His path began not in isolation, but amidst the world's joys and sorrows. This fact alone challenges our preconceived notions of Buddhahood. It reveals the human side of a spiritual giant. Understanding Buddha's enlightenment is no simple feat. It is not a concept easily grasped by the intellect alone. Many misconceptions cloud our understanding. Some believe enlightenment is a supernatural achievement. Others see it as an escape from the world. Buddha's enlightenment was a profound inner transformation. It was not a magical event. It was the culmination of dedicated practice and deep insight. He did not escape the world, but embraced it with newfound clarity and compassion. Siddhartha's journey began with his renunciation. He left behind a life of comfort and security. He chose instead to confront the suffering of the world. He sought answers to life's fundamental questions. What is the nature of suffering? How can we overcome it? This quest led him to study under various spiritual teachers. He mastered their techniques, yet found them incomplete. He realized that true freedom lay beyond external practices. He discovered the path to liberation through internal transformation. After years of seeking, Siddhartha reached a pivotal moment. He sat beneath the Bodhi tree, determined to find the truth. He vowed not to rise until he achieved enlightenment. He entered a deep state of meditation, confronting his inner demons. During this profound meditation, Siddhartha experienced a complete awakening. He saw the interconnectedness of all things. He realized the impermanent nature of reality. He understood the true nature of suffering and its cessation. Buddha's life offers profound insights. These insights hold relevance even today. They transcend cultural boundaries and speak to the human condition. They offer guidance for navigating life's challenges. They provide a framework for cultivating inner peace. One key insight is the interconnectedness of all things. We are not isolated beings. Our actions and choices have an impact on others. This understanding fosters compassion and encourages us to live in harmony. Buddha's journey to enlightenment is an inspiration to us all. It reminds us that transformation is possible. It encourages us to embark on our own spiritual exploration. It invites us to cultivate inner peace and wisdom. This exploration into Buddha's life is but a starting point. It is an invitation to delve deeper into his teachings. It is a call to explore the vast landscape of Buddhist thought. It is an encouragement to discover the transformative power of its wisdom.